Hey YouTube, what's going on? I know we said we weren't going to do anything else Alien for a little bit since we just did a whole month of it, but my Romulus pack came in, so we're going to check it out.
Behold, my stuff.
Alrighty, let's check this sucker out. We got an Ash here because there's a Facehugger that says it's supposed to fit on heads, so we're going to see how it fits on Ash. Alright. Alien Romulus accessory pack. I got this off of Neca's pre-order site. Retail price, I believe it was $34.99. Honestly, it was $34.99 for this. I was going to mold my big chap and make this anyway. So it's worth 34 frickin' bucks just to have that. Let's see. We got the pulse rifle. We got the 3D print cartridge. A very nice chest burster. A second very nice chest burster. And then we've got the Romulus colored. Yeah, they're still called Facehuggers. I don't think they changed the name of it. They're 3D printed, so they're different color. We're going to repaint that, because I don't like the black color scheme. I do see that one of these legs is not in its holder, and it's moved. Neca, what are you doing to me? It's fine. I'm going to change it. Then we can see we've got some stuff in here. So, some of this fits in the cartridges, and some of this stuff fits on the guy, and then we've got Big Chap, which I am most excited for. I'm going to come up with a display for this entirely. I actually think this is going to be the principal side of my lab, just to have it. I'm very excited. So let's go ahead and crack this open and check this out. All right. Now we've honked this out of here. Very nice box set. Very nice font choice. Gives you the full amount in a pixelated font. Gives it that sort of computer screen look. I actually really like this design a lot. I think I'm incorporating some of this into my lab. The side panel, it's got the Romulus. This side has a breakdown with images of some of the stuff it comes with. The top, more of that groovy look with some blood drips and stuff. Still has very vectorized artwork. I kind of wish vector would go away. I do really enjoy non-vector artwork, but it does sort of give you that look. While scavenging in the deep space of a derelict space station, a group of young space colonizers come face to face with the most terrifying life form in the universe. This is all lots of fun. So that is the box, and you know me, I do not keep boxes. Oh, here are the credits. This is good. Let's see. Product development, sculpt and fabrication, paint, photography, packaging. Gentlemen and lady, or they, thems, or whatever you are, well done there. And of course, the 20th Century Studios logo. So, very cool. In the trash you go. Facehugger! So, this is the backing. Looks a little bit more Predator than Alien to me. I kind of like this, so I think I'm going to hold on to this. Might come in handy. Might not. I don't know. Don't care. Here we go! Alright, first thing we're going to do is we're going to check out Big Chap. Come here, you little bastard. Oh my god, look at the size of this thing. Alright, first and foremost, immediately, this is very clutch. I'm going to take an impression mold of this and use this to build alien backgrounds. This is something I was very hopeful would be there. I'm going to get some silicone putty maybe, or I haven't really figured out I'm just excited that it's even here, but I could assure you that I'm going to be pulling molds of this to set up a diorama, because this is way easier than sculpting. It's got a little hanger hole here, or what I'm probably going to do is create a stand for it, so it's designed to literally hang and display. Let's look at Chap. Oh, you sexy beast. So, as I anticipated, this does appear to be a Big Chap figure from their mold, and they sort of did a pull and work this into... Man, maybe I'm wrong about that, actually. Do we need to go get Chap? We might need Chap. All right, pause. All right, so looking at Chap, let's look at the head size here. There's no seam. There are more rings in the Romulus headpiece than there are on the Big Chap's major tube. These are not the same sculpt. This is a brand new sculpt. Son of a bitch, you didn't even get lazy on it. You know what? Good on you, Neca. That they did not even get lazy on this thing. They didn't even just take a big chap and use their own tooling. They did 100% new versions. I wonder if they maybe had a scan of the one from the film. I don't know. I'd like to hear more about how they made this. I'm going to go look through some, they did some Comic Cons and things like that where they talked about it. Maybe they'll break it down. I'm not going to touch this. I'm not going to repaint this. This looks great. I'm going to leave it. I think it looks really cool. But, the gunk. The gunk is so clutch. Oh, it's fantastic. This was worth it all by itself. And the funny thing is, I'm going to get more use out of all these accessories. All right. Gun. I have the pulse rifle with the flamethrower on it with my Ripley that my friend Ryan gave me. I like this gun a lot. I may leave it. Part of me wants to just repaint it so it's more generic and it's not like, oh, Romulus, but I don't know. Maybe I'll just leave it. It's pretty cool. I dig this. Let's see. Size them up next to Ash here. Not too bad. I dig that. Let's do these guys first. Come here, you little bastard. All right, let's check out our... That is a good amount of detail on this. Oh, these even got the silver teeth? Nice. It's got the silver teeth. The eyes leave a little something to be desired. It's got the little claw hands. It's interesting that they went with the stark white dome because the one they built for the film, the dome fills in and gets black with liquid. They did break that down on the making of. If you haven't seen it, I recommend picking it up and watching it. It's on the digital release on Fandango at home. Probably all the other versions as well. This is nice. This is cool. I'm not going to touch him either. I like him. He's painted up good. You're good to go. You can stay. No repaint needed. Let's get the other Chesty LaRue. One of these should probably have a black head, but this is just your traditional chest burster. Little less going on in the mouth area there. Arms coming out. I may cut the arms off this one and have just a Giger classic style facehugger. You can see there's a little bit of a separation there. So this one's not perfect. A little imperfection there. This one's not perfect, so if I'm going to mod any of them, it'll probably be this one. I may cut this one out and make this just a straight-up chest burster on a victim. Cut the arms off, make it, like I said, Giger-esque from the original Alien, but since they gave me two, I'll preserve the good one, and this one will be my fodder. So you're getting hacked up, brother. All right. Let's see. The legs are all distorted on this one. I can see it already. I'm going to have to heat gun this. Ugh, pain in the ass. So let's take a look. So as you can see, several of these legs are bent and need to be rebent. There's a heavy black wash on this. Good Lord. Ugh, all right, we're going to have to repaint the crap out of this. They went way heavy on the black wash with this. When you're doing something organic, black wash isn't the best. Dark brown is better. It just blends with the colors a little bit more. It looks a little nicer. You've seen on my previous builds and videos, I've used leather. Where is it? This shit. I've used this stuff. I find this works better than any wash I've ever used. A custom wash would be better, but we've got some just harsh pink trying to represent the webbing, and then this heavy black wash over the whole... Ugh, boy. Yeah, I don't care for the paint job on this, and the feet are all distorted, so we're going to have to heat and bend them, or maybe we're just going to do hot water. I think we'll start with hot water and just dunk it. I have a tea dispenser in my house, which does tea-level hot water. I think we'll start there, and then we're going to repaint this guy. Oy vey. All right, so not the best, but it is very Romulus. Detail's great. Let's see, do we got fingernails on this guy? A little bit, so we can go in and do the fingernails, but the bent factor is not my favorite. So this is definitely not the stronger of the ones we have. All right, next. Well, I already know what these are. This is the hugger that's going to go in the 3D print. But this would also go really good in a custom egg. And you guys know we got a mold. So I may make a translucent egg and throw this in there. Because I'm not going to mold that. That's not going to come out right if I do. And I may throw that in an egg and put a light underneath it. And have a sort of... I'm going to repaint this, though. Ugh, this is disgusting with this black wash. I'm not a fan of the black wash. I'm not. Sorry, guys. It's not my favorite thing. I know that Romulus made their guys darker, but I don't like it. We're going to repaint. But it's a great sculpt. I love how folded up it is. I think it's just literally another one of these folded up, but part of me also feels that the fingers are a lot thicker than these. So I think this might be its own thing. But yeah, we're gonna utilize this for something good. Let's see, which ones do we want? Here's the 3D print cartridge with the thing out. So I guess they come back to back like this, and you can sort of, I don't know, put it together. Son of a bee sting. We're going to have to kind of align how this looks. I think it goes in like that, and this is supposed to go over that. And you line that up and like that, and then you put it in the 3D printer. Well, let's get the print cartridge. So if you guys don't know what I'm talking about when I say that, because you didn't see Romulus, shame on you for watching a product breakdown early. Does this just pop out, or? Doesn't really say. Sorry, I was looking at that off camera. I think this opens. I have no idea. I'm going to pause really quick. So the answer to the previous question was yes, it does come apart. I used an X-Acto knife to pry it open very gently. And so it has halves. So you can pop these out and then put that in. Which one's going to be the front? That looks like the front. Cat, what are you doing? Give me a frickin' heart attack. So let's put that piece there. And I'm going to put it in, I'm going to put it together in this because I feel like that'll go easier. This can come out, and then this goes over that. And it's just supposed to line up and snap back together. I'm going to do this right-handed. Why am I trying to do this left-handed like an idiot? Sorry. It's really hard to do one-handed. I didn't anticipate labor. All right, so you got to snap the corners in. And now you get that. And it's like it's coming out, right? So that's kind of cool. And you can put it in the super fresh contained cartridge, or you can put it in the one that's like busting out. It's got that nice green. Now, this is something that actually could benefit from a black wash. They black washed the crap out of the Alien, but they didn't frickin' black wash the technology, ironically. They even got, like, look at the paint job on the gun. The gun's got weathering, for crying out loud. Why isn't this? You know, just make some of those lines pop. All right, whatever. Doesn't matter. So, very cool. We're going to mess with that. Like I said, I think that's going in a custom egg, though. I'm going to make a light-up egg that has that, because that's badass. Last thing I am excited about is this. This is supposed to go on the head of most Necas. How? I don't know. It's flexible. Come here, Ash. You're a robot, but we're going to give this a go. Do you just, like, slide it over his noggin? I don't think so. That's not going to work. I might need two hands to do this. All right, it does take two hands. So what you got to do is you got to take the tail, wrap it around the neck first, then you slide the head over, and the pre-molded plastic will bend away. So it is somewhat flexible and can fit on a variety of heads. So my generic plan was to get just like a 6-inch scale new G.I. Joe or whatever, like a generic sort of Marine trooper or whatever, customize them a little bit, stick this on them, put a chest burster coming out of them, and just do sort of like a generic one where the arms go out and crucifix pose and stick them against the wall or something. But yeah, the hugger goes on his head. Again, we're going to have to repaint that because Jesus, that paint job is going to drive me crazy. But it looks pretty cool once it's on the noggin. And then this is the scale of him with the Chap. Oh, God, that Chap is amazing. They did so good with that, dude. They could just sell that. Like, you don't even need all these extras that they gave us, which are great, but you don't even need them, man. Look at that. That thing is sexy as hell. So, this is awesome. Yeah, these are going to be great as I start working on my lab. So, we'll have the 3D printed Facehugger. We may have a Facehugger in the ceiling. You know, this guy's just going to be crawling around or whatever, like after I rebend him. Nothing fancy with him. We may do a hugger or a burster in a test tube or a test cage, maybe. I don't know. I have to think about what I want to do with the lab. I may want to mount the gun so that there is, like, you know, an accessible weapons rack in there in case something goes wrong, like in case of emergency, break glass and do that situation. But this offers a lot of interesting opportunities to work the lab, and we're going to have Ash in there. I may paint over the Nostromo patch and repaint his jumpsuit to like a gray or a white and make him a new guy and not just Ash. I don't know. But, that big Chap, man, that is something. And we're going to be doing some molds with this. I'm going to have to buy some more supplies. I got some more resin coming because I got to make a mold of a thing, but I think I want to get some silicone and make a mold because there's so many cool things I want to do with that. Oh my God. All right. This is fantastic. So that is this. So yeah. That was a quick, easy unboxing for Alien Romulus. Pack is great. Highly recommend it. Thanks for checking it out. Stay tuned for more stuff. If you can't build it, buy it. If you can't buy it, build it. Screw it. Sometimes you do both, and it's awesome.